I swear every guy's entire personality is shaped by one number, his height. Like, we don't admit it out loud, but we all know it. Some guys are walking around with main character energy just because they're tall. Meanwhile, the short dudes have to build charisma just to survive. So today, I'm breaking it down, the real truth, the types of guys based on height, and yes, I'm coming after everyone, even myself. Starting things off, we have the 5'6" guy, and we're gonna go up in height as the video progresses. Now, if you're upset that I started at that short and not shorter, yeah, I don't even know what to tell you, bro. If you're about to write a comment asking for 5'5" representation, go get a pair of platformers and then come back to this video. The 5'6" guy, the height doesn't matter guy. Bro says that, but he's standing on a box during group photos. Every day is a boss fight for this dude. He's either the funniest guy you've ever met or one passive-aggressive comment away from swinging. He's got a Napoleon complex with a side of Reddit riz. His Tinder bio says fun-sized, unironically. If he ever dates someone taller, you'll both hear them bringing it up before dinner even comes. But deep down, this poor guy's just tired. He's been called little man by one too many waitresses. But here's the thing, as much as this dude overcompensates with the gym or trying to be funny, I kind of feel bad for him. I can tell that he's exhausted. He's tired of pretending that he doesn't hear the jokes, tired of putting on that extra confidence like a costume just to survive being in the room. It's not just insecurity, it's defense. This guy got laughed at 6th grade for being the shortest kid in the lineup in gym class, and he never recovered. So yeah, he's doing too much. Yeah, he's got the ego the size of someone way taller, but honestly, I get it. You know, he just wants what every guy wants, to be seen, respected, and maybe not used as an armrest every time someone takes a group pic. Let him have that, okay? Even if he's 5'6" and still calling himself average. Moving up, we have the 5'9" guy. This is the average king who hates being average, like violently hates it. He knows the exact CDC stats for male height by age, race, and zip code. Actually, the average height is 5'9.2" in the US. Okay, bro, chill out. He walks around like he's in height Cold War, not short enough to get sympathy, not tall enough to get praise, just floating in the middle. It's like height purgatory. You can spot him by the way he dresses, always wearing shoes with that mysterious thick sole. Vans, never. Nike Air Maxes with an orthopedic insert, every day. He's got 3 inches of artificial confidence packed into every step. And don't let a girl show up in heels. This man will start glitching. He'll suddenly become a mathematician mid-date like, wait, are those 3-inch heels? And I'm 5'9". Nah, that's not right. He's pulling out trigonometry, trying to keep eye contact level. This guy low-key thinks tall guys are spoiled, like they were born with a perk system. Bro, if I was 6'2", I'd be unstoppable. No, you wouldn't. You would just wear worse outfits and have less personality. But here's the thing, this dude is bitter. But it's coming from somewhere. Because when you're 5'9", no one's ever made fun of you for your height, but no one's complimented it either. You're the most forgettable number. It's like being a background character in your own life. Girls won't say, he's tall, they'll say, he's nice. And yeah, he jokes about being average, but you can tell it bothers him. He's fighting for visibility in a world where 6 foot is the male beauty standard. So yeah, maybe he's overcompensating like the other shorter guys, but I get this one too. I mean, being 5'9" is like being the demo version of a tall guy. You're almost there, but not enough people want to download it. Now we are at 6 feet tall. This guy is just fine. Everything about him is medium rare, not short, not tall, just the Goldilocks zone of male height. He doesn't get roasted for being short, and he doesn't get praised for being tall. He's like the human equivalent of a 7 out of 10, no strong feelings either way. Girls say he's kind of tall, but they say it with a question mark at the end. There's doubt in their voice. They're not sure if you're 6 feet tall or if you just stand with good posture. This guy's never had to lie about his height, but he still might. Because at 6 feet tall, you're always 1 inch away from being elite. Like, it's like being in first class, but in the last row, right next to economy. And you can feel that. It's in the way he walks, confident, but just a little too aware. He pulls without trying, but he still wonders if the guy she really wanted was just 1 inch taller. He's the kind of guy who always has something going on, but no one knows what he actually does. You ask him what he does for work, and he's like, oh, I'm in marketing, kind of. What does that even mean, bro? He'll show up in Crocs and pull the hottest girl in the room, not because he's hot, but because he didn't say anything cringe and he's tall enough. He's the safe option, the default, the salad when she wanted fries. But here's the part that no one sees. He's not cocky, he's low-key grateful, because he knows he's 1 inch away from being invisible. He's one bad haircut away from being mistaken for 5'10". So yeah, he plays it cool, but he notices the way girls look up more at the 6'3" guy, and he just doesn't say anything. He just adjusts his stance, straightens his back, and prays no one brings up the measuring tape. So now we've reached 6'2". We are fully in pretty privileged territory. This guy doesn't even know what it's like to be ignored. He walks in a room and people just assume that he's important. There are some studies that say that over 58% of CEOs are over 6 feet tall. So if you're in this category, not only are you getting special treatment from women, you're also getting it from money. Baristas give him extra muffins friends for no reason. Security guards nod at him like he owns the building. You ever try standing next to a 6'2" guy in public? You become his emotional support short friend. People think you're tagging along to get into the club, and the wildest part, he doesn't even use his height. He acts humble like, nah, height, it's not that big a deal. While literally ducking under a chandelier to tie your girl's shoe, he'll say, I forget I'm even tall sometimes. Okay, cool. I forget that I'm broke too until rent hits. He doesn't have to be funny. He doesn't have to be smart. He just has to exist. Like, this guy could say, I like dogs, and someone will write poetry about him on Instagram. You've never heard a 6'2" guy crack a real joke, but somehow everyone's laughing. He shows up late, says, yo, in a soft voice, and everyone's like, he's just so mysterious. You know, he's just tall. You know what it is? Being 6'2" is the male version of having clear skin and being rich. Everything you do looks better, sounds cooler, and gets reposted. But here's the truth. He doesn't know how good he has it. He thinks everyone lives like this. Like, yeah, people, they're just really friendly to me. No, bro, they're not friendly. They're flirting constantly. Like, so yeah, this guy wins without effort. But the funny part is he genuinely thinks it's his cologne. Like, he really thinks he's pulling because of eye contact and vibes. No, bro, it's your wingspan. That's it. Finally, we got the 6'4+ guy. This guy is not even a person. He is a landmark. At 6'4" and up, you stop being tall and start being a measurement. He was like this tall. Every time someone tells a story about you, it starts with your height. He's never introduced by name. He's always that tall guy from the party. You know the one. You remember him because he was above the crowd. Literally. People assume he's famous. You could be wearing sweatpants, a mustard-stained tee, and Crocs, and people are still like, he probably plays for the Lakers. He can be mid as hell, but the moment he stands up, suddenly he's everyone's type. Girls will sprint across a room just to ask, how tall are you? Not hi, not what's your name, just a vertical thirst check. And you can't even be mad because they win. No charisma, no riz, doesn't matter. When you're 6'4+, people laugh harder, they listen longer, and assume that you're right. Like, bro could say the dumbest thing you've ever heard. Wait, so birds are just government drones? And some girl will go, that's actually really deep if you think about it. This man has never had to develop a personality. He's never been humbled. He's never had to text, just checking in, lol. He sends one message and she drives to him. But here's the funny part. He's still insecure about his height, about the fact that literally nothing else about him would matter if he were 5'10". Deep down, he knows it, that if life wasn't played on tall mode, he'd be in the friend zone with the rest of us. And honestly, I'd trade places in a heartbeat. We also have the bonus tier, which is the one that I'm a part of, which is the 6'6+ guy. I mean, at this height, I mean, this is literally what I am IRL. I mean, I'm not even tall anymore. I'm like a spectacle. I'm a building, you know? I look like a cutscene. I don't fit in airplane sits. I don't fit in group photos. I barely fit in frame in FaceTime. And I use all this height to make videos like this. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. And if you didn't, leave a dislike. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.